Yeah, we're going live on YouTube for my little buddy who lets me come to her house on Mondays and Thursdays. And dun, 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 dun. I want to say a happy warm welcome to today's sponsor, which is Thursday and maybe Jupiter's Day. I'll just declare this is Jupiter's Day. So I think, what did I declare? You have an answer? You have something you'd like to contribute and say? We'll say it at this time, please. Speak loudly into the mic. With your hands and your legs today, what we have done. Distinguish the right side for me. Distinguish the right side for me. Thank you. Distinguish, you know this is above your head. Come on, look at it. Come on, you can see it in the camera, can't you? Yes, you can. This is a live video. Come on, up. Dun, 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 dun. And up. Distinguish the left for me. Come on. You almost had it. Come on, distinguish the left without curling your toes. Come on. Come on, act like you're moving to the right. It's left, come on. Because you're on stage. Hello, left. But if I'm looking at you and pointing, and I'm saying, well, from the audience, I would say stay to the left. Okay, that's important right now because you see, we're on our own time, actually. So that's why the time is more so to help us keep track. And I said, okay, we'll be out here for an hour. It was about 8:05 when I looked at my phone the last time. All right, my phone had the real time because my watch is just. So that's about 8:05. We said we'd stay out here about an hour. It's about 9:05, and so it's going off. We're about 30 minutes into doing things our own way. The baby's way, just the way you like it. Mm, you can't be on live. You can't be on live. 84 bats hanging in the steeple. So, thank you for all those who tuned in watching live with me, Miss Passionate Dreams. Also known as Skyly Dreams if you see me on some other social media sites. I would like to say thank you to all my ancestors for making all this possible, for helping me to make my dreams my reality, and also at the same time for me to help me know that in this reality we can dream and we can soar as high as we would like to. There's no limitations on our dreams or fulfilling our dreams. Whatever your goals are, your aspirations, your life has the ability to change overnight, instantly, with the drop of a hat. Oh, Miss Fears, can I take this out of your head? No, I'm not here to impress the people. Or just for this, like the scripture that says in the Bible, He that is in me and He that is in the world. And then I sit and I look at this flag. And I said, you know, it'd be a good idea for once just to keep this video nice and professional. But then I said, you know, I have to remember, even at this moment of how I got to where I'm sitting at today, to even be on this assignment with this young lady here, that it took me stepping out on some courage to say, you know what, you can look at it like this. The Wizard of Oz characters, everyone has a different formality, a different character that they put on. You have Dorothy, you have the Lion, you have the Tin Man, and then you have, I think, the Scarecrow. They're all even, like, Dorothy, I think, is really the only human. You have a animal, you have a mineral, which is the steel, and then, what is that, the Lion, the Scarecrow. But Scarecrow's walking. He's not even in a cornfield. But I think there's sometime, somewhere in there, they did put him in a cornfield. But I'm just saying it would God, that even goes back to the HBO show Oz, and there's just so many things. I didn't even watch Oz back in the day, but it may have been, probably my sister and brother's era, more of their time. But I'm just saying, I'm here. Dun 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 dun. Still working on my eye test. Woo! These are all instructional, important things. And this reminds me to say that phrase that I coined first, dramatic awareness overload, which, well, I will properly address as DAO. But why did I think it was DOA? Do. And let me just show you what I'm doing with this baby's foot as I see. I'm a personal care trainer, provider, teacher, something like that, an Instagram or Facebook or something, Instagram live. But if you're passionate about it, you just do it naturally. So here, even as I'm sitting here watching this live video, I'm giving this baby a little mini foot massage, and she's gonna feel like, oh, she's getting a pedicure when she goes just from me doing this, and it's gonna feel like that sponge thing that they put between your toes after you get your nails done at the salon. And then she's gonna know, wow, I need to grow up, and when she does find it, she will know, and she will have the relation, even if she doesn't get it until she doesn't get to start to get her nails done until like she's 30, like me. Well, then she will know just from the memory recall of what she was taught at the infant stage, that now she's got memory stored up from 30 years ago, and bam, it's gonna come back to her, and she's gonna say, hey, this feels like just like what I used to get when I was a baby. And she's gonna know instantly, even at that age of womanhood, to say, this is how I'm supposed to be treated as a mother. This is how I'm supposed to be treated as a woman. This is how I'm supposed to be treated even as a baby on the infant level. Why? Because my parents worked, and they go and they achieve to their highest aspirations now, so that I can just have fun and I can just enjoy the sunshine. I mean, really, that's all she wants to do. She just wants to be out here in nature, right? And so I can say, how far can I go and stretch on this video, even though I'm on Wi-Fi? And whose Wi-Fi am I still using? Because a second ago, you were breaking up, but I'm just saying. Now, thank you. The sun itself is increasing of where I know I'm advancing, as well as where this young lady here is doing what she needs. She really wants sunshine. She really wants to be outside. You see how quiet she is now? You can hear the bird over her. Why? Because she's silent. Why? Because I have the magnetic force of the information, but really, I just let her speak to me in the universal language that says, I'm crying, somebody needs to check on me. At the same time, now it's my job to go a step further and say, what does your cry mean? You just ate 10 minutes ago. You're not hungry. Okay, well, but it also helped to stem from the experience that I had a year ago from a baby, of when I said, you know what? This job is on, that job a year ago was only a certain amount. I'm still going to do it as if it doesn't matter. Just like the famous Eric Thomas says, I don't care if I'm in a room of 1,000 or 300,000, I'm still going in there just as hard as if somebody tells me to get up in the middle of the day and say, E.T., we need motivation, and somebody needs motivation on the bus, I'm get up and you follow me. He knows he's great, and he's a champion, he's a warrior. I'm glad somebody stood up for us and said, come on, take on the platform. More of so just, you know, he talks about that Giselle, and I just found that show today on Netflix called The Hunt, and I said, you know, I don't go to seek necessarily metaphysicians or spiritual teachers to see what I can coin from them. Like, you stole your Bitcoins from me. I will continue to say in every video until I see some results. Well, just keep the stock down and time enough so I can buy some. And then, how'd your hat get off? All right, we had a conversation earlier about me taking off her hat, so you know, she's in agreement with it. So anyways, it's just to say, hello. Wow, he's even got the androgyny hairstyle, blue and purple. You telling me that's what? My God. Oh, that's that boy that says, I don't really care if you cry. He's just in it. I have to focus, I have to watch the house, the dog is there. I have to be on alert for so much. There's so much involved in the craft of which even a spiritual teacher and can only emphasize, but it's not really until you apply, keyword apply, what you know your best potential is. They can give out the keys to success all day long, but if somebody has to eventually say, you know what, DJ Khaled, I know what you're talking about. We have the keys to the streets. So if there's some dilapidated land around here, or even if I see some leaves here, I can say, you know what, let me just go around, let me just volunteer, maybe to say, all right, I'm a part of the volunteer community group, but I need to really go ready volunteer somewhere if I'm going to walk around and just volunteer for something like Habitat for Humanity that will pay you. But it's so much. You have to be so advanced this day and time. You have to do so much. You have to start even at this age of what this lady here starting to buck. You have to do so much. Let's switch your hands. Let's just switch. We have time. All right, our connection is good. Just slow down. Take your time. This is a live video. to say, all right, let's get back to where we started. And our starting part where we did our first audition demo tape for Southern Charm. All right, little baby, you enjoying this? And we give you just a little bit, not the dose. And I'm not intentionally meaning to put the camera on her. It's kind of weird, it's just dropping. So, snap out of it. Hey. See, this is really her nap time. And what she does is she takes these little, her way of getting her rest. But I have to say, this is a baby. And if she wants to be spiritual, she wants to do her thing just like everybody else do. She may just be taking time to give glory to the sun, or letting the sun speak to her, or letting nature. They want to be outside just as well as we do. And I said, well, I like to be outside, so let's see how we can get that combination going. And so I kind of started my journey from healthcare and nanny, and kind of being able to work. You know, the dollars kind of went up a little bit. And I said, well, just go for it. And I say, who much is given, much is required. If you're going to have legs like this, if you're going to have, the latest gear, if you're going to have only $300 watch, I'm saying it's taking way more. Look at this one here. She just is going, faking, sleeping, trying. But if I put her in the bed right now, she's screaming hard. While the baby's crawling around the playpen. Doesn't work like that. No. And that's not what I'm about. That's not the type of service I provide. I would give someone else the care that I would expect for my own child. But at the same time, did I serve in that position to say this is what the best is, to even know how to say when I'm giving that particular service, I expect someone to go above and beyond? I wish I knew that scripture that I wanted to come to mind just now. How then should we? Well, anyways, I said a new great scripture would be, it had something to do with the devil. What was that scripture? Well, hold on. I'll think of it off camera. There's something about the devil. Playground. And I said, well, I don't mind the devil's playground. Playground? What? I love being on playgrounds. Maybe that's why I'm supposed to be. Let me give it a try. And when I started finding why. All right, tell them bye. First started this channel. I mean, yeah, I could have gone there and I could have applied myself. But I said, even with my YouTube, let's just go a little bit, Code C, baby, yes. Pause the video, pause it, we're done. All right, we don't have to be done yet. You're the boss. See? And this is all to show, yes, you do more than just eat. You do more than just eat. Yes, you took a sweet little nap in my lap. So when we go back inside, you're going to be full. And you're going to want to jump and do a whole bunch of things. Why am I getting the taste for Chinese food in my... I'm sure I know why. So the taste of anything right now is good, considering I had 1 drop of coffee this morning, considering I had 2 hours of sleep. And I didn't know what Eric Thomas was talking about when he used to say, sometimes you got to want to be successful to the point that you forget to eat. Sometimes you got to stay up 2 days, 3 days in a row. And I was like, I don't have to. I wouldn't even be able to stay awake. I'd be talking to myself, and there's starve yourself to achieve weight loss. It's to say there are times when my mind is really physical body at this time. So it's really to say I'm energizing myself. I'm pulling energy from so many places at one time, and there's almost like simultaneously, because I get the energy I need from the sun, from the moon, the stars, the planets, just by me naming the word Jupiter here on this phone, on this line, excuse me, which is what I intend to call my real name at some point in life. But of course, not just plain Jupiter. Of course, maybe I would still even change the name if I felt some type of suspicion that somebody was even going to try to copy or plagiarize it. I mean, I have a list of names or whatever. I can come up with stuff on the spot. Even if I wanted to freestyle, I could do that. It's a simple thing. Yes, rub your eyes. Yes, you just want to go sleep outside. Notice she's been so quiet the whole time. Yes, you are. But I want to extend her past what I know she can go. So, yes, thank you for being so attentive. Thank you to our ancestors. This is what these chemtrails, all these pressure hoses and stuff that we got around here. I mean, how high they were, but how high was it? Even so, if all these are productions from our government, we in turn have the ability to get the same type of equipment. It's just to say, well, we're going to do it. Am I getting into that line of work to do it? No. Do I care so much about those chemtrails? Yeah, I mean, I did at one point, but more so right now, I'm more focused on why did they paint the chemtrails with an X shape? Excuse me. Not so much as how it's chemtrails attacks that they tried to do that junk to me, tried to do it like around September or so. It was so bad, it was so thick in my area. I mean, it felt, and I knew, oh God, we've got to get the people prepared, but I knew, you really at that point, you have to constantly build up your immunity. You have to constantly say, fertilizer that they're just putting down from the air. Whatever, call them whatever you want. KEM trails, that is. I see. That's all. Alchemy. Right. Alchemize it. That's it. Just at the same time. Has this baby burped today? Have I forced her to burp? No. Do I feed her to the point of where she spits up? No. I feed her slowly, over time. And we can help distinguish the differences between, she has to know, even so, and not to discriminate from girl or boy. You see, even today she has on a blue and pink dress, which is perfect, but that helps. That's why I mentioned that word homogeny earlier, because it has to do with, we get back inside and we'll finish watching the hunt. All right, you all. All right, that's the end of that. Now let's see how to stop it. Ow, yes. And when you haven't done things live, when you're doing it live, you have to practice live on camera. What? That's the difference between doing a pre-recorded video versus say, you know what, let's just wing it. Let's just go live. Can I take a picture? It's a swivel button. Oh, this is just, we haven't got that far in doing advance. Listen, they know you've been picture perfect this whole time on here. They're gonna know you really just want to stay outside. They know. All right. Talk to you later. And shouts out to all those girls and those that nanny group that has all those melanated girls in there. Not to discriminate, but you know, I like them, as well as McCann group, as well as all those girls in She-Ra. They know. Shouts out to Cranberry Soda girl. I see ya. Shouts out to me. Shouts out to my sister, wherever she's at. Her name is Chanel. Not spelled with a C. Something's wrong with my parents. Maybe they couldn't see. But they spelled my name. With only one L. Ooh, they shoulda did two. Ooh, but that would be too rude. 'Cause I would look like everyone else. Then I couldn't qualify to be an elf. Then because of my on the cover of Gucci. If it was ever such a thing, but I say live on the mic for you. I'll even rap live on the mic for you. Live on the mic for you. Skylar Dreams, ultimate master, machine, this baby, she wanna see me dance, yeah, she wanna get her workout, and yeah, woo, thank you, and signing off in advance, Skylar Dreams, and thank you to her lovely family for allowing us to see her face in this video, but of course, due to policy and private client non-disclosures, that we are calling them non-disclosures because we did you. Yeah, as you can see, I'm announcing my own personal name, and we'll double someplace else for that announcing that. So yeah, we're good to go. We are incorporated and at least backed up something to say. Life is yours and live it passionately. Thank you for watching me. Passionate Dreams.